Hey brothers and sisters, I just wanted to submit a quick video to just tell you all to stay encouraged regardless of what happens this weekend. I just don't want people to be too focused on one date that they lose sight of the whole picture of what's happening around the world and all the prophecies and everything that's converging. It is very exciting that there was an earthquake on Friday and that little boy had that vision. But I did read in somebody's comment section yesterday, I think it was maybe Bro Todd's or somebody else, that I watched their video and then I was looking through the comment section and somebody said, "I'm so depressed because there was no earthquake in Egypt." And then I thought, oh no, I don't want people getting depressed over this. This was a vision from a little boy, and although it is encouraging and it is interesting to look into, it is not our blessed hope. Our blessed hope is the glorious appearing of Jesus Christ. It is when Jesus comes to snatch us away like a thief in the night. It's not going to be like a thief in the night to us, though, because we're watching. So, yes, I want to encourage you guys to continue watching, to sound the alarm, to spread the gospel, and to understand that it could happen when you guys are hoping it could happen, because we're all hoping it could happen, because I'm hearing a lot of people saying that April 1st is actually the last day. Now, I don't know this one for sure. This is what people are saying. And so this is hearsay. This is just what I'm hearing from comment sections and from other watchmen and things like this, is that April 1st is actually the last day of 5777 in the Jubilee year, which would mean that Rabbi Ben Samuel's prophecy is still in play as well. And if that's the case, then we are in a super duper crazy high watch time. But I want you guys to have an air of caution, to also know that we have been through high watch dates before, September 23rd being a huge one. And you know that high watch days sometimes do come and go, no matter how excited we are, no matter how much we think this could be it. So just have your foot firmly grounded in reality as well, because I just don't want a bunch of discouragement after the fact. Because if the rapture does not happen on the 1st, which a lot of people are looking to, it can cause some discouragement. Not falling away. If somebody falls away because a rapture date doesn't happen, then that person has to question if they were actually saved to begin with, if they really legitimately are grounded in the truth, if they really do believe the gospel and are covered by the blood of Christ. Because people don't fall away from faith over something as small as a high watch day coming and going. So just be careful, be cautious, that you don't get so sad if this day passes. Me, I'm looking at this day with expectation, like it could happen, that's so exciting. But if it doesn't, there are more high watch dates coming. Every day is a high watch date, so even any day it could happen. But there are all these little high watch dates along our path. So after this one, Pentecost will be the next high watch date. And then after Pentecost, Feast of Trumpets. You know what I mean? There's always a high watch date around the corner. It's like God gives us these little stopovers where we get really excited, and it's like on our journey, it's just like a little time when we stop and we all fellowship and we get excited and we spread the good news, and we're constantly spreading the good news. But you know what I mean? We're just sounding the alarm like with a great urgency around those times. And then if that doesn't happen at that time, then we continue with our journey and we continue sounding the alarm and we continue living with urgency. But there are times that are just a higher watch. And this is a high watch time. But if this high watch time passes, we have another high watch time very close in our future. And I just want to also talk about this earthquake in Egypt. So when I type it in, this is what happens. Earthquake.usgs.gov. And then here it says Egypt has had 1.5 or greater magnitude. one earthquake in the past 365 days. So that's where I got this title from, right here. I put only earthquake in a year, exclamation point, and then later I put a question mark because I'm starting to see other people posting that there was 5 earthquakes that day, and then another person said that sent me a link that there was other earthquakes. So it's just some of them were small earthquakes and stuff, probably didn't make it on any list, but it's really confusing when you're looking up. I don't live in Egypt. I don't see their current news, so I don't have the I don't have that kind of news right in front of me that I know, oh no, this is how many earthquakes happen in Egypt. No, I don't live in Egypt, so I'm just basically finding this stuff on the internet the same way you guys are. And sometimes you'll find a link that I haven't seen. So yeah, so I don't know if it actually was only one in the last year, but it's interesting, that's for sure. This is the app that I have on my iPad and my phone. So that's the one that notified me of the earthquake. And then when you type in earthquakes, yeah, this is the first one that comes up, usgs.gov. So it does seem to be legit that there was an earthquake in Egypt. But yeah, let's not put all our eggs in one basket. Let's continue to be excited and understand that we are in a high watch time. And it's like everything is converging, absolutely everything. We've got May 14th. Israel became a nation 70 years ago. We've got Pentecost. We've got Feast of Trumpets after Pentecost. And then I don't feel in my spirit that it would take longer than that, but I don't know. I didn't feel in my spirit that we would make it to 2018 either. So we just don't know. We just don't know, guys. But what we do know is that all the signs are converging and that we are in a very, very exciting time. We are watching for our blessed hope. I just want to encourage you to stay encouraged, brothers and sisters. Just stay encouraged. Jesus is coming soon, regardless of if it happens on Sunday or if it happens a month from now, a week from now, 3 days from now. I just want you to stay encouraged at all times. And if the rapture, because I have looked at Pentecost the last few years and I have a high watch and I'm looking up at the sky and I'm just waiting, and then the day passes and it's like, okay, it wasn't this day. And then when Feast of Trumpets came and everybody was on, not everybody, but many, many, many people were on high watch, and that day came and went, and I don't know, it was like maybe a tiny bit of disappointment, but I didn't feel that much disappointment because everything's still converging. It doesn't stop everything from converging. It doesn't stop the prophecies from happening. It doesn't stop the fact that the Lord has given us vision and dreams. And it doesn't stop the fact that this is the generation that he told us to be looking for. So just stay encouraged. Just be excited. And yeah, keep looking up. Your redemption is drawing nigh. God bless you all.